don't have the money. I had that experience. Like, there was a particular month I didn't have money to pay self-worth, and I just called them like, I don't have money this month to pay you guys. In this video, I'll be talking to you about the post-study work visa, how much it cost me to apply for a family of 5, how long it took, what's the processes that are involved in applying for this visa, why did I apply for this visa, and why you should not apply for this visa. If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching and let's get into the video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I feel like I've missed you guys. I feel like I've not posted a video for the longest time, but it's just 5 days. It's just 5 days, okay? So I posted 5 days ago. That's when you start getting addicted to YouTube. That's what happens. I posted 5 days ago, and just sitting here to do this video with you guys, it feels like you know, I have these bodies that has been long. I chatted with them and I need to chat with them. And this particular video, you all have been asking in my comment section for do a video about the post-study visa. I got like a couple of comments. Like that, and I've been giving you guys vlogs. So today I decided to sit down and do this video and let it get off the way, okay? So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, something to drink. I'm always calling coffee. Means if I don't grab a cup of anything, I need to go and grab water because I have cough. It's not COVID, I promise. It's not COVID, but I'm kind of scared because when you're working in healthcare and you have cough, you always be scared that it's COVID, but I promise it's not COVID. So today I'm coming with you bare face, fresh skin. I don't have strength to do makeup. I've been like struggling with myself today to do makeup so that I can do this video for you guys, but my body was not just in the mood to do makeup. So I just said, I beg, after all, I'm a fine girl, so whether I do makeup or not, I'm still fine. Yes, if I don't hype myself, who will? Guys, give me a minute, let me drink water and I'll be back. Let me just get the whole cup of water because I have cough. If I don't drink water and keep talking, I start coughing. I don't want to cough in camera. I don't want to cough on camera, so guys, give me a minute and I will be back. Yeah, guys. So I'm back. It's summer now, but it's kind of still cold. Today is cold, I don't know. So I decided to get me a hot cup of tea so that I can just be flushing myself down. Okay, so let's talk about post-study visa. Guys, if you've been following me, you'll know that I got a couple of offers for care visa, like the healthcare visa for care workers. But one I couldn't take it because of my kids. I'm someone who does not like wahala in my life, okay? I don't like stress. I don't like, you know, misleading somebody. So I was thinking, I'm alone here. I don't want to go tell an employer that I can do their job and at the end of the day, they give me a shift. I can't do it because I'm running for school run or I'm doing one thing or the other, and we'll start struggling, and then probably they'll withdraw their COS and then my stay will be terminated, okay? So I said to myself, any employer that decides to give me a COS, I'm going to tell the employer my predicament, which is I have kids, so and I can do a particular pattern of shift. If that's okay with you, fine. And then another thing was, most of the employers I saw were auxiliary domiciliary care, where you go house to house, and it was draining. Like, looking at it, I was like, is this what I want to be doing for 5 years? It was really it was really a time of reflection for me. That's not what I want to be doing for 5 years, and I don't know. So I had to, most of the employer I met, I told them my predicament. I have kids, and this is the kind of pattern of shift I'll be able to run. I'll not be able to work on your rota because I have kids and blah 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 blah. And most of them were not ready to, oblige me or accept my proposal. And for the ones who even accepted my proposal, like I had just one person that accepted my proposal. The company was not in Manchester, so they asked me to come over to where they are to work for 3 weeks, and if I'm comfortable with the job, they are going to give me the COS. Once again, I couldn't go there to work for 3 weeks because that will mean taking my case off school for 3 weeks. It wasn't just easy. Okay, let me not just bore you guys with the story. It wasn't just easy. It was not something that was doable. It's not something I could do. And what if I go there 3 weeks and they don't give me the COS? Yes, because there was this particular company that promised they were giving COS and blah blah blah. If I come to work for them, blah blah blah, they'll give me COS. And then I used another phone to call them, and they said they were not ready to give COS. So it felt like some companies were just, taking advantage of people when in reality they are not giving COS. So when this company asked me to come to work for them for 3 weeks, and if I'm comfortable with the job, they are going to give me COS, I was kind of skeptical. Like, is it worth it taking my kids off school for 3 weeks? And probably accommodation is always a problem. In 3 weeks, will I be able to find accommodation where I'll stay in this particular place? What if I get there and they don't give me the COS? It was just a lot of things to consider, and I finally decided that I was not going to go that route because I felt like I couldn't do that thing for 5 years. So if I sign up with these people and they give me this COS and I have to work in care for 5 years, so what if I get a better opportunity? In fact, this particular company that told me they were going to give me, told me that I was going to sign a contract that if I don't work for them for up to 3 years, that I was going to pay very lump sum. And it was like, I was thinking, like, what if I get a better opportunity? What if I'm tired of the job and I don't want to do it anymore? What's going to happen? And I went to school, for Christ's sake, and this is not a professional job. So it was not something I could do. So it was really a time of reflection for me. So after thinking, I thought, okay, let me just take the post-study visa, and then probably in that 2 years my kids would have grown more and they'll be more independent, which will enable me to do other things or do the things I really want to do. So we finally decided to go with the post-study visa, guys. So applying for this post-study visa was not easy. This is where I'm going to tell you all the process. I just wanted to take that out of the way why I decided to apply for this post-study visa. It's not like I really wanted to apply for this post-study, but just like there was a lot of decisions, there was a lot of things I was thinking about before I applied for this post-study. And it was not like I didn't see COS, but I was just confused and had a lot of questions. I felt like if I could see the future, so that was why I just said, okay, let me take this post-study that I can work on my time, I can do things on my own. So towards the end of the post-study, if nothing happens, that I can now go and look for COS. That was why I decided to take this post-study, guys. So for you to apply for this post-study, first of all, you have to be qualified to apply. So you have to finish either a master's program, a PhD, or a bachelor's degree. So your post-study depends on the course you do. If you do a 3 years course, you probably get a 3 years work permit to work in the UK and live in the UK for 3 years. If you do a 1 year course, probably you get a 2 years, to work in the UK and live in the UK, after which if you don't find another visa to switch into, then you have to palakasa, go back to your country. And if you've been following my videos, I will always tell you guys that it's nice to live here, but one of the greatest challenge I think living here can pose is moving from one visa to another. Is really frustrating to move from one visa to another. One, is not really cheap, it's really expensive, I must say. And then two, just paying the amount, it's not wahala and waiting for it to come out. Okay, so once you have completed your course, just like me, in case you don't know, for those of you who have not been following, that have been asking me, yes, I did my MSc at the University of Salford. I studied procurement, logistics and supply chain, and I graduated with a distinction. In case you have any international opportunity for me, in case you have any opportunity, me, I don't mind any opportunity. My husband was saying he wants international opportunity. Me, any opportunity I'm open to. Okay, so I graduated with a distinction, and I had to wait for a while for my school to send an email to the Home Office telling them that I have graduated, I'm done with my course, I have finished, everything is over. Yes, so for you to apply for the post-study, you have to wait for your school to send a letter to the Home Office or an email, whatever they will send, that you have finished with your course. Because if your school don't inform you that they've sent that email to the Home Office, probably if you apply, they are going to bounce you back. So after the school have sent the email confirming your status, that you have finished your course, they're going to send you an email back to tell you that they've informed the Home Office with a link for you to apply for your post-study visa. So at this point, if you don't have any other route or alternative of staying back in the UK after your study, then you have to apply for the post-study visa. So the link they send to you, if you like, you can apply through the link. If you like, you can go to Google and search for the link yourself. It's not like really very important that you have to apply through the link that the Home Office sent you. It depends on you, whatever you want. You can go to Google, search for it in the Home Office and the gov.uk website, or you can use the link that they sent you. So once they confirm and tell you that they have they've sent your confirmation to the Home Office, now you are ready to apply for the visa, which is what I did. So for me, I did not apply immediately. I got this email from my school because I was a bit confused if I should go for the care worker visa or I should apply for this post-study. So it really took me a long time for me to apply for my post-study visa. So I was waiting to see if I was going to see like the support work, for who will give me like work visa for support work, not like the domiciliary not like the domiciliary care where you have to be moving up and down, because I tried doing that a couple of times just to see if I can cope, and I realized that every time I did that I was losing strength and losing energy, and being that I'm alone here taking care of 3 kids, I didn't want something that would exhaust me so much. So that domiciliary was not for me. So I was looking for support, if I'll say support, so which I couldn't find. And so I finally made up my mind on the 20th of May to apply for my post-study visa. So my visa was supposed to expire on the 1st of June, and I applied for my post-study visa on the 20th of May. So guys, 20th of May this year. So guys, make sure that when you're applying for the post-study visa, you apply for the post-study visa before your student visa expires. Because if you wait till your student visa expires, it means that you have gone out of status. So even if your student visa is expiring on the 1st and you applied on the 30th or on the 31st, before your student visa expires, you are fine. Whether they bring it, they don't bring it, or as long as you have applied, you are fine. So because when I applied on the 20th, even till 1st of June when my visa expired, they had not brought my post-study visa, but I was fine. I was not out of status because my visa was in process. Got it. So let's go to the cost. I've told you eligibility, how you can apply, what qualifies you to apply. Now, how much did this visa cost? So for one person, you're going to pay £715 for the application. £715 for the application, and the health surcharge, which is like health insurance, in case you go to the hospital. You like here, if you go to the, although it's very difficult to see a doctor, especially here in Manchester, but if you go to the hospital, they might not charge you as much as they will if they have health surcharge. So the health surcharge is 624. So 624. So if you're applying for 2 years, which is what I applied for, is going to be 624 times 2, which gave me 1,248. If you're applying for 3 years, you do it times 3. So 1,248 plus the 715, which gave me 1,963. So that was 1,963 for one person. So this visa is not really hard if it's just you, okay? Before you know, you work at this 1,963 if you're somebody that is planning, if it's just you. But where it's really difficult is when you have family like me. So I have a family of 5, my 3 kids, myself and my husband. So we paid, each person paid this 1,964 times 5 of us, it was 9,815, guys. Whew, it was a lot of money for us. 9,815. That's what we paid for all of us for this visa. Now, apart from this 9,815, you're going to pay around £400, depending on how many kids you have. I don't know what they charge each person, but for 3 of my kids, I paid extra £400 for them to go have their biometric taken. So once I paid the £400, they gave me an address where I went and they took their biometrics. So this 9,815 plus the £400, so everything we paid to get this 2 years post-study visa is 10,215. So guys, at the end of the day, somehow this government have taken 1 year off whatever you're going to work, except you're lucky to get like a very good job. But if you're still going to be working this care support, this government have just taken 1 year, so your only profit is going to be 1 year gain, but which is not still bad. But if you're hardworking, you can make this money, in 1 year if you're really hardworking, but you won't see it in your hands because you keep paying bills and all those things. So for us to do the post-study for a family of 5, we pay £10,215. Now let's get to this visa coming out, okay? So everybody around me that were family, I graduated before them, so I had to apply first. So the rest of the people that I knew were either single people or couple, husband and wife that didn't have kids. So their visa came out like 5 days, some people came out 4 days, some people 1 week, but my visa came out in 7 weeks. 7 weeks. I was really like stressing out, like, why is my visa taking too long? This person's visa didn't take this long, this person's visa didn't take this long. At the point I couldn't even apply for jobs anymore because I did not have right to work here in the UK. So that is one thing you have to be considering. If you have to make up your mind fast and apply fast, so you don't have to be like me, who was just there dilly-dallying and their visa expired and they couldn't apply for a job anymore. They couldn't get jobs anymore. In fact, I remember one agency. In fact, right now I'm telling myself that I should go and get a permanent job, because one agency I was working for, if you be following my story, I said I've been working for a particular agency for the 1 year that I've been here. I'm not someone that likes to stress myself, move here. So I've been working for one agency, and this agency stopped giving me job. And then I went to apply for another agency. I couldn't finish the application because I didn't have right to work. So these are things you should be considering when you are applying when you're applying for your visa, don't stay until your visa expire. Don't stay like that till your visa expire, because you no go get work. So baby no go use you. So you have to apply ahead of time. Okay, so if you ask me to advise you in this video, as much as you can, if you have the energy, you have the grace, please do your skilled worker, do your care worker visa. Okay, if you have any other profession that are willing to give you COS, if I had, I would have taken, but I did not take the care domiciliary, because I couldn't see myself doing domiciliary for 5 years and with 3 kids and all by myself. It's going to really be hard for me, so I didn't do it. So that was why I decided to go with this post-study visa. Probably I'm going to be doing another video where I'll talk about why people should not apply for this post-study visa, or why people don't like applying for this post-study visa. So let's recap. So this visa, I told you, it took me 10,000, is it 215 to apply for this visa, and it took 7 weeks before it came out. In fact, the day it came out, I posted the vlog right here. That same day I posted the vlog and said, oh, my visa had come out. So from the day I applied to the day it came out, it took 7 good weeks. And for you to get this visa, you have to get an email from your school telling you that they have informed the Home Office. Now, for documents you really don't need any document to apply for this visa. You don't need account statement, you don't need proof of fund, you don't need nothing. All you need is your phone, because when you're doing the application, you'll be snapping yourself through an app that they will tell you to use. I've forgotten the name of the app, but you'll be snapping yourself through the app and be uploading for them. That's all you need. You don't need any evidence or anything. All you need is your cash card and your phone, and probably that's all I used. I didn't use any document. Your cash card so that they can withdraw their money, and your phone. And then once you get your BRP, if your BRP is like a permanent resident card, for those of you that will ask, once you get your BRP, you have to shred the old one and pack it and send it back to them. Because if you don't send it back to them, I think if you don't send that old BRP back to them, I think there's a 1,000 penalty that you have to pay. So that is it. And is there something I'm forgetting? And you have your 2 years in your hands. You can work now. You can work as long as you want to work. You can do whatever you want to do. Live in the UK for that 2 years and be praying God for the next visa, or you back to your home country. So that is it for the post-study visa. This is how much it cost me. I don't know if there's something I'm forgetting, but if you think there's anything I'm forgetting, ask me in the comment section. I'll do a video about it, or I'll reply to you in the comment section. And thank you to everyone who wished me well on my graduation. It was indeed a success. I am so happy and grateful. Like, you guys were one of the greatest motivation. Like, sometimes when I feel like giving up, I'm like, I need to do a video that I got distinction. I need to tell my subscribers I got distinction. And that kept me going. Like, I don't know, probably if I didn't have a community like you guys, probably I would have just come here and say, even if I'm married, like most people will say, even if I'm married, even if I pass, let me just carry go. As long as I pass, that's the important thing. But I wanted to just prove something. I wanted to just say, oh, it felt like, when a child, you want to go and impress your parents. Not like I wanted to impress you guys, but I wanted to motivate you guys, because I know a lot of you reached out to me when I posted that video and said I was going to come do a master's. A lot of women reached out to me and they were asking me a lot of questions. How are you doing it? 3 kids, doing a master's. A lot of people talk to me. Some of you gifted me. So I didn't want to let you down. So I decided to put all my effort. So sometimes even when my strength is failing me, it felt like someone was there, hopping on my strength to do them too. Because sometimes, whether you like it or not, we all need this motivation. You were my motivation, I am your motivation. We need to push each other. When you alone want to do it, you can't do it alone. You can't. You need people's push. And you guys, this YouTube was that push I needed. Probably if I was just a regular person, if this YouTube, I didn't have this YouTube channel to come every day do video, maybe I would just come here and just get maybe a pass and just go away. Or if when I posted my first video that was coming here, and a lot of you didn't, a lot of you came to my my Instagram, talking to me, how Furo, some of you left in the comment section, how are you doing it, 3 kids, what did you tell your husband? That one got to me. So, are you sure you'll be able to pass? How will you do it? This, that. But I just wanted to do it to prove to you guys that you too can do it. You too can do it. And I remember, opening the brochure in my graduation day, and for the thousands, for the hundreds of students that were there, just a few of us that got distinction, and I was among them. It felt so good. It felt so good. And I have you guys to thank for it. I have you guys because I wanted to do that video. I got a distinction. I wanted to do that video. I wanted to prove to you guys that kids shouldn't be a barrier. Kids are not curse, they are blessings. With them you can do whatever you want to do. And thank you guys for your motivation. Thank you guys for your congratulatory messages. Thank you guys for all of you who wished me well. For those of you who I cried to, I've made good friends in this platform. I will never forget my friend in Liverpool. It was on this platform I met her. She came all the way from Liverpool to come see me here in Manchester, and somehow we connected and we became good friends. And every time my result came to me and I'm not impressed, I feel like I'm on the phone with her, and most times she's always calling me at the right time when I need someone to talk to, and I'm like, oh my god. My distinction dream is getting crushed. And if you've been watching my video, you know that if I'm stressed, probably that's why I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends because I don't have a lot of friends, because if I'm stressed, I can whine. I can whine like a child. I can whine. So probably that's why I don't have a lot of friends, because not a lot of people can take my whine. I'm very patient when people are whining too. When you have stress, I'm that friend that will sit down and listen to you. You go whine. I go encourage you till tomorrow. But I also expect you that when it's my turn, just listen. I can whine. And Lisa, that's her name. She was there for me. She listened to all my whine. When my result is looking like it's falling off, I'm like on the phone, Lisa, oh my god, what's up for doing to me? I must get this distinction. I must get this distinction. I know probably she'll be watching this video. She was yabbing me that day. The other day, she told me that, congratulations to all of us. To all of us that you were whining to. Congratulations, all of us. We all made this degree. Yes. And I just laughed, but in my heart, I was like, yes, we all made this degree. Apart from her, a lot of other friends that I met on this platform that have become my good friends. Good friends. Good friends. Wow. This YouTube is really encouraging and inspiring, and I just want to use this medium to thank every one of you, my small community, for being here, for always watching my videos, my funny videos. I didn't even know I was that funny or I was that comedian until I started doing video. I see people comment, I'm like, Furo, oh my god, you're so funny. Oh Furo, you're a mood. Oh Furo, you're a kid. I'm like, I used to think I'm this serious fellow, so I'm this playful. So thank you guys. You guys have brought out the best in me, and I'm going to be here. Any help you need, any support, I'll be here to help you guys. But please don't kill me. Some of you be asking me nonsense questions. Some of you have done video where I'm talking about sulfur, that my experience in sulfur. You come and still be asking me in my comments in my Instagram, follow that thing you said about sulfur, is it really true? Just be rest assured that whatever video I put out here is what I feel. If I don't feel good about sulfur, trust me, I'll be the first person to tell you guys. I'm that straight, I'm that blunt. I'm not somebody that come and sugarcoat things. Sulfur didn't pay me for that video, okay? Sulfur did not pay me. I gave Sulfur that review because that's how I feel about studying in Sulfur. I told you guys about the money, that they are very considerate. Even if you don't have the money, I had that experience. Like, there was a particular month I didn't have money to pay Sulfur, and I just called them like, I don't have money this month to pay you guys. And they extended me by 30 days, and in 30 days I paid. So they are very, very lenient, and they are very, very gentle. And I feel like Sulfur is a Nigerian school. I did all those things in my experience studying in Sulfur. But yeah, you people come to my Instagram and still be asking me that particular questions. Like, if I tell you how many people inbox me every day, I can't keep answering everybody because I have to do, other things for my life. But whatever video I put out here, whatever information I put out here, just know that it's a genuine information. Except you have a different thing that you want to ask, I'm open, okay? But if not, just know that whatever I put out here is a genuine information that I'm giving you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Before this video gets too long, I'll see you. Even if you don't have the money, I had that experience. Like, there was a particular month I didn't have money to pay Sulfur, and I just called them like, I don't have money this month to pay you guys. In another video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and bye bye.